Hey guys, I'm still alive. I I wanted to put out something just so you guys knew that I was still here. I know that I've had a couple people ask me, hey, is the channel dead? Do you still do anything with this channel? I want to. I actually had plans, but the problem is that those kind of got completely and utterly obliterated. It's a long story, but the short version is that in trying to do something to fund more interesting stuff for the channel, some things went very, very wrong. And instead of finding the funding and being able to travel a bit and to do the stuff that I wanted, pretty much the opposite happened, and everything kind of fell apart to the point that we were even in jeopardy of losing our home. So that happened, and then we had a couple of other catastrophes happen, and I've been dealing with some personal issues that have been very, very hard on me, and it's just been kind of hellish for us, especially, this last year or so. Like, about the last year and a half has been really bad, but the last year has just been above and beyond. So it's kind of put me in a spot where I really want to do more with YouTube. I really want to put more stuff out there, and I want to make more content that's more interesting. I want to do more game stuff. I like doing the repair videos that everyone seems to like. The problem with those is that I'm not really a professional repairman. I just fix things when my stuff breaks. And if as I'm going through the instructions and stuff, I often find things that people don't explain, or things that they might look over because they're, expecting just everyone will know these kind of things. And usually when I make a video like that, it's because I had to fix something of my own, and I just wanted to share that and share any insight that I had that might help somebody else who might be going through, the same thing or looking at the same instructions and, might not catch the little things that I do because I've torn a lot of things apart. But I've had people ask me, like, can I send you my thing to fix it? Can I send you my 3DS or my phone or my whatever? I really don't want to do that, mainly because, if I'm honest, probably a little too honest, I really don't have a lot of money. So if something were to happen, like if somebody sends me their $900 phone, or their like $200 3DS even, and I try to fix it and something happens and I break it by accident, I can't replace it. I can't, if anything happened, for one, I would feel terrible because it's not my device. And, somebody is trusting me to fix this and I break it by accident, I would feel awful. And, but beyond that, I wouldn't be able to repair it. So I really don't want to go down that route. So people who have said, hey, I'll send you stuff, you can fix it, make a video, I would really rather not do that, at least until I have some way of, like, ensuring that if anything happens, I can A, get your device fixed, B, afford the parts to do so. So for right now, that's not really on the table for me. Otherwise, I wanted to do some travel videos, I wanted to do some hotel reviews, I wanted to do a couple of other things, and this kind of ties in to one of the things that went really wrong during this period that I have been away. And that is that I started working for a company that used to involve a lot of travel for me and also kind of let me steer my own ship. In the past, it had worked out really well, but now things didn't work out so good, and that kind of fell apart. And in the process, it really kind of crushed my plans and, if you will, to a degree, at the risk of sounding a bit dramatic, my hopes and dreams of the YouTube channel. That, coupled with the fact that, like anything else, if you want to put stuff out on YouTube, if you want to take time to make things, it kind of costs money sometimes. So I had thought about monetizing my channel. I haven't for a long time, and I wasn't going to for a long time, but the more I want to get into it, the more I'm realizing that something has to kind of pay for the content. So and in the past, I had qualified for monetization via YouTube's monetization. And I thought, well, okay, I'll go ahead and try it. This was around the end of 2017. And I tried it, but then I found out that they'd changed the rules and I no longer qualified. So I still have all the other perks of somebody who has had a fairly decent YouTube career, at least as, somebody who was just starting out. I don't have thousands and thousands of videos out there, but I've got some videos with a pretty good amount of views, and I've got, people, a decent amount of watchers. So enough that YouTube is like, okay, you get a pass for some things. So, you know, thanks for that, YouTube. But at the same time, they kind of turned around and said, well, you get a pass for that, but you can't monetize now. So, and, you know, everything kind of takes money. So, that kind of shut that down. But beyond that, I've been dealing with an ungodly amount of stress, and just, it has really sucked away any free brain cells that I had for anything creative, or, you know, anything that I wanted to do other than, you know, survive. I have really have just been in survival mode for what has to be now over a year. And even just that, even just being in that mode, anybody else who's had to do this will tell you that it really takes a toll on you as a person. It really is something that is damaging, and I've been stuck in that mode now for a long time. And we're finally getting to a state where hopefully we will be getting out of that mode, and I might be able to put out more stuff. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm really hoping I can get there. I'm going to try and put some more stuff together, but right now I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to be able to put too much more out. I'm not even exactly sure where I'm going to go with the channel at this point, because while I had ideas back at the beginning of last year, the whole structure that was going to help me do those things fell apart. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be able to put up, or where, you know, where I'm going to be able to go with it. So I guess at this point, what I can say is I have the desire to be there more. I have the desire to do more with YouTube, and I have the desire to make more stuff. Even if it's just picking up my camera and just sitting down and having a talk with you guys about, you know, topics, just any topic really. But I do want to do more with it. It's just that right now, if anything, I suppose it's fair to say that we've gone from the trauma stage to the recovery stage in all that's going on. So hopefully new stuff will be coming soon. Also, I may look a little bit different than I did the last time you guys saw me. Over the course of the last year, I've actually been working on getting in a little better shape, and I've lost about 50 pounds. So I can actually see it. I'm looking at the camera and I'm like, you know, and I'm not saying I'm skinny, because hell, I won't lie to anybody about that. I'm still a fat guy. But 50 pounds is a lot of weight. So hopefully that keeps up. But hopefully that's the only thing I really want to lose that I've lost over the last year. So hopefully we can keep that going as a trend, that I keep losing that, but everything else I can gain in for a change, because that would be great. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to say right now. I just wanted to say, you know, to put something out there for you guys so that you can see that I am still alive, and I am still here, and that I am still interested in doing stuff on YouTube. It's just right now I am really at a crossroads where I don't quite know which direction to go. So I may do a couple things that are just kind of, you know, putting my feelers out to see what I want to do and what you are interested in seeing. So if you see me do some videos that you're kind of like, wow, that's really different than what he normally does, not that I had much of a normal anyway, but if you see things that are just kind of out there, bear with me, and if you like them, tell me, and if you don't like them, tell me, because that's how I kind of gauge what's going on. But until next time, guys, those of you who have stayed with me through this and have been asking, you know, where have you been? What are you doing? Is the channel dead? Even, you know, thank you very, very much for caring, for actually being interested, for being concerned, and whether or not, you know, I'm still here, for one, and two, whether or not the channel is going to continue. Just, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And hopefully, if things continue to go right, because right now they are starting to turn up, and I'm okay with this. This is what I need in my life. hopefully I will talk to you guys again soon, and I will have better things to say. Peace.